Oldies, AM 1230, Kxo. El Centro, California. What's going on in the NFL?
I'm Ryan Radke with NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network. The Raiders have released former first-round pick Henry Ruggs III after he was arrested following a fatal traffic accident in Las Vegas. Las Vegas police say Ruggs was the driver of a car that struck another vehicle Tuesday. The driver of that other vehicle was killed. When officers arrived on scene, they say Ruggs showed signs of impairment. Ruggs is now facing charges of DUI resulting in death. In a statement, the NFL said, quote, "We will continue to gather facts and monitor the matter under our policies. Our thoughts at this time are with those impacted by this devastating incident," end quote. In football news, deadline came and went Tuesday without a deal for Texans quarterback Deshaun Watson. But NFL Network insider Ian Rappaport says the Texans and Dolphins did have trade discussions involving the quarterback. The Chiefs made a move. They got former Pro Bowl pass rusher Melvin Ingram from the Steelers in exchange for a 6th-round pick. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
Did you know the arrow in Amazon's logo represents A to Z? Maybe the My Computer Career logo should represent unemployed to employed. Ryan was out of work when he started classes in March. In September, he started his IT career working for Amazon, making more money than he ever thought possible. Here's a prime opportunity. Go to mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation today. You could start your new life as an IT pro in as little as 4 months. It's not rocket science. It's mycomputercareer.edu.
Want to learn a new language so it will actually stick? Try Babbel. Practice real-life conversations in the Babbel app.
¿Cómo te llamas? ¿Cómo te llamas?
Get personalized help in Babbel's live online classes.
Classes are limited to 6 people, so everyone can get the help they need.
Review words and phrases with fun games, or dive into the culture with short videos. Whatever your learning style, Babbel gives you the tools you need. Babbel, more ways to learn. Now try Babbel free at Babbel.com. That's Babbel.com.
It's a Wednesday already, 3rd day of November, 2021. Oh boy, this year is just flying by, right? Before you know it, it'll be 2020. Yeah, I go in reverse. I got to catch up on all the things I missed.
I was going to say, I've evidently missed a couple of years.
Yes, I think we all have, haven't we?
Well, where does time go? Does anybody know?
Once it's gone, it's gone. You can't bring it back.
I just wonder.
Yes. And speaking of things like memory, a new study out shows long-term side effects of COVID-19 could include memory loss and brain fog. Yeah, now the study found a 24% increase in difficulty with such things as storing a phone number in your head. So, I figured I must have COVID-19 because I haven't stored a phone number in my head since I got an iPhone in 2008.
Well, it's really hard to put in your ear.
Yes. Anyway.
So there's there's the answer right there. It won't fit.
Okay. Well, let's see. Some birthdays today. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Actor, radio personality, you would know the voice, Shadow Stevens, is 75. Lulu, to Sir with Love, 73. Actor, comedian. I'm not so sure about that. I'm not so sure about the actor part. Roseanne Barr is 69. Kathy Kinney from the Drew Carey Show, 68. Actor Kate Capshaw, 68. Comedian Dennis Miller, 68. Singer Adam Ant, 67. That's not his real name. His real name is Harry Hornet. Actor Dolph Lundgren from the Rocky IV movie, 64. Actor Julie Berman, 38. Actor Antonia Thomas, 35. And, those are the big shot birthdays. You want the local ones?
Yeah, that sounds good.
We got them.
It's your pizza, yummy pizza, pizza. I could go for a Little Caesars pizza right now. How would you like to win a pizza? We'll be giving away large one-topping pizza on AM 1230. Listen. Bigger pizza pie, that's and be caller number 12 at 352-1230. Pizza. It's just that easy.
We have happy birthday wishes going out today to Dawn Castaneda, Burke, Melanie Mesa, Leonel Garcia, Tom Prater, Ruben Duran, Paul Hector Tavares, Aaron McDowell, Emilio Corona, Melanie Moraz, Brittany Wong, Gloria Moreno, Sean Reyes, Sylvia Moreno, Velia Tafoya, Michael Garcia, Ariana Estrada, Yolanda Moore, Sylvia Figueroa, and Mike Anchando Sr.
Okay. Ruben Duran that you mentioned, is that the Ruben former city manager?
That would be in Alaska.
Now in Alaska.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So early Sunday morning, daylight savings time ends, which means we fall back, right?
That's right.
Yeah. It also marks the beginning of the clock on your microwave being wrong for the next 6 months, right?
Amongst other things, too.
Yes. I got to get the book out and see how to change that.
Don't do it now. The microwave's, 15 years old?
You're right. It might upset it.
Yep, I wouldn't.
Oh, well. Anyway, a new study out shows the average pot smoker spends over $600 a year on weed. Yeah, but you factor in it's over $6,000 a year on Doritos and Funyuns, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and hard weight control, too.
Yes. Oh, well. So anything else exciting? You missed a great halftime band festival last night?
Well, I'd ask you, it's been a while back, if you were going to do the narration.
Yes,
I guess, and you didn't, answer at that time.
Well, at that time, I hadn't been asked.
Okay. Well, that makes a difference. Yeah.
Yes.
Never assume anything.
No, you know what that does.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah, right.
Anyway, it amazes me the level of they're great at every high school puts out a great band. The dedication of the teachers, the students, the parents, it is incredible.
Well, they certainly have a good time.
Yeah, and it's not a competition. It is just a showcase because, not everybody gets to see, like the Holtville band doesn't get to see what the Calexico band is doing or Brawley and it gives the kids a chance to show off in front of their peers.
Yeah. They get to show their best routine.
Exactly. And it's neat. And, the progress that these programs have made over the years, incredible.
Incredible for sure. No,
yes.
So you had a good time, I can tell.
Yes. Okay, and I took along my band expert, my wife Pam, who played flute for the Great Spartan Band. Her first year in the Great Spartan Band was Jimmy Cannon's first year.
As a flautist.
Yes. And piccolo player.
And piccolo.
Yes.
Piccolo always got caught in the shadow of the flute. I don't,
That's what happens. Okay.
That's right.
Winners, you ready?
I'm ready.
It's a look at World in California's headlines with, and World California News headlines brought to you this morning by your friends at Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal.
CBS News special report. Republicans push Democrats out of the governor's office in Virginia and may do the same in New Jersey. Former Virginia Governor Terry McAuliffe has just conceded to the GOP's Glenn Youngkin, who was gung-ho after declaring victory.
Let's reinvigorate our future. Let's reinvigorate this amazing Commonwealth of Virginia.
New Jersey Governor Phil Murphy still anxiously awaiting the outcome of a very close race in his state. His Republican challenger, Jack Ciattarelli, has a very narrow lead. The message? CBS's Major Garrett.
There's some fatigue with the Biden economic agenda. There were economic issues related to taxes in New Jersey and education. And it looks to me that in a post-Trump or neo-post-Trump era, if you have a center-right agenda and President Trump is not part of the conversation, suburbans voters are gettable for Republicans.
Speaker Nancy Pelosi has just weighed in on the Republican victory. She says the outcomes will not change the House agenda. CBS News Special Report, I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer and get special pricing on cooling and heating tune-ups all year long. Call today to become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock VIPs receive discounted service and maintenance, discounted repairs, and priority service with prompt service. Lock Air Conditioning is your local York dealer, but they repair it all. So when the need arises, don't hesitate to call Lock Air Conditioning at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock, the only name in air conditioning for over 40 years. York, install with confidence. Contractor's license number 696216.
California headline news: authorization coming from the head of the CDC for doctors, pharmacies, and others to start administering the Pfizer COVID vaccine to children ages 5 to 11.
I felt very comfortable giving it to my own children, and I feel really excited for my patients and their children who will get the vaccine very soon.
Dr. Eric Ball with Providence Mission Hospital in Mission Viejo. The shot about a third the dosage adults are getting. Many doses have already been shipped. Shots could start any day. LA County Sheriff Alex Villanueva says about 4,000 of his employees remain unvaccinated, facing possible termination.
That is the size of almost our entire patrol operation right there. Similar is almost the size of our entire custody division operation.
Villanueva opposes the mandate, saying encouragement works better than threats. People using the free Zoom basic plan might start seeing ads today. Zoom running a test, and to begin with, ads will only appear following meetings hosted by other basic users. Dry conditions, mid-70s in the state today. Some moisture possible in some areas this weekend. Chef Scott, California News.
World in California news headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist. It's the Peanut Patch, the perfect place for holiday gifting. Well, you know, the holidays are just around the corner. Well, Thanksgiving and then Christmas. And of course, you've got to plan early. So I would suggest the Peanut Patch in Yuma. They've got a variety of gift packs which can be shipped to your friends and loved ones all over the world. The Peanut Patch in Yuma, open Monday through Saturday. Visit the store. You'll find homemade chocolates. You'll find fresh English toffee, pecan turtles, so many delicious things, and they're all comfortable. That's right, the Peanut Patch. Now, how do you do the Peanut Patch? If you're driving from the Imperial Valley, head east. Take the Avenue 3E exit from Interstate 8, turn right past MCA until you come to East County 13th Street. Turn left and go about a mile and a half. You'll find the Peanut Patch, and you will find the perfect place for holiday gifting. Page one of the local news is a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 in Julia Drive, and on Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less in El Centro.
Taking a look at the latest local news for a Wednesday morning, the El Centro City Council met in regular session last night. Here's a visit with the mayor.
At the meeting last night, the El Centro City Council heard proposals from Southern Airways Express and Boutique Air for a 2 to 4 year contract to provide flights between Imperial County and Los Angeles, LAX. And in the case of Boutique Air, they proposed an option for flights from Imperial to not only LAX, but also to Phoenix. Southern Airways, their proposed option A is 18 flights to LAX, 6 flights to Las Vegas. This is per week. Option B from Southern Airways is 24 flights Los Angeles. Council members discussed the pros and cons of each proposal, and at the end of our discussion, we directed our city manager to prepare a letter to the Department of Transportation highlighting the council's opinions, both the good, the bad, and the ugly, about each proposal. So we'll see what happens with that contract come May of next year. Next, the council approved a new staffing proposal for our El Centro Police Department. Under this new proposal, the ECPD will promote 2 new police lieutenants and 1 secretarial assistant. Council then appointed 2 members of the council to the Public Safety Task Force. That'll be myself, joined by Council Member Edgar Garcia. A reminder that the mobile Vietnam Memorial Wall will be in El Centro November 10 through 14 at Buckley Park. You are encouraged to come and pay your respects. The next meeting of the El Centro City Council is scheduled for November 16 at 6 p.m. Thank you.
That's Mayor Cheryl Walker. KXO News Time 7:43.
Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers ready to take care of your automotive service needs. Tires, brakes, batteries, AC service, alignments, lube oil and filter change, and more. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers on Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less in El Centro, and in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive.
In other local news, here is the latest COVID numbers released.
They are for Imperial County. Numbers are provided by the County Public Health Department. According to the numbers released yesterday morning, active cases of COVID-19 in Imperial County are at 514. That is up slightly from the 508 reported previously. Hospitalizations as a result of the virus remain at 31, with 7 in intensive care. The total number of Delta variant cases reported in Imperial County are at 530 since the variant was first encountered in the county. The state tier metrics for Imperial County indicate a positivity rate of 10.9%. New cases per day per 100,000 population is at 20.90. Total vaccine doses administered in Imperial County are at over 275,000, an increase of about 2,000 as compared to the previous report. Sources say the vaccination rate for Imperial County is over 87%. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
The National Weather Service has issued their winter weather outlook for the upcoming winter. Overall, the National Weather Service says that the odds are in favor of below normal precipitation and warmer than normal temperatures. The below normal precipitation expected is typical for a La Nina, which has already developed in the equatorial Pacific Ocean. The La Nina usually brings warmer and drier conditions to the southwest during the winter months. That concludes this edition of Local News. Page 2 coming up.
Page 1 of the local news, the service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Center and El Centro. Quick Lane, ready to serve.
There's a confusion on how to protect yourself from COVID. But one thing is for sure, whether or not you're vaccinated, you need an accurate thermometer. Contact your medical provider at the first sign of fever, the leading sign of COVID and the flu. Only the Exergen Temporal Scanner Thermometer has been proven accurate in more than 100 clinical studies. Be vigilant and don't rely on non-contact thermometers. They have no scientific studies behind them and can miss the mean COVID. Learn more at Exergen.com.
Hi, welcome to Furniture Depot. And you, come on in. Yes.
Couches are flying off the floor at Cheyenne's Furniture Store.
Sarah, can you go over to dining sets, please?
She needs more sales associates before shoppers take their seats elsewhere.
Can somebody get me a price check on trundle beds?
Indeed can help her hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. Instant Match instantly connects you with quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your sponsored job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Page 2 News is brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. You can see David or Jose They've got answers to your questions about health insurance plans and Medicare supplemental coverage.
Continuing with more local news, Baja California has a new governor. Here's more in the story.
For the first time ever, the new governor is a woman. Marina del Pilar Avila was inaugurated during a ceremony Sunday. Ceremony was held at the State Center for the Arts in Mexicali. She began her 6-year tenure as the new governor of Baja California on Monday. During her inauguration, she said that she was committed to show what women can do. Dignitaries from the United States as well as Mexico attended the ceremony. At 36, Avila is also the youngest person to be elected governor of Baja California. She has previously served as congresswoman and as mayor of Mexicali, the capital of Baja California. For Kxo Local News, I'm George Gale.
San Diego State University Imperial Valley professor to receive an award. The ceremony is scheduled for November the 16th. At that time, Liliana Alonso, a professor at San Diego State University Imperial Valley campus, will be presented the 2021 San Diego State University Outstanding Faculty Global Engagement Award. The honor will be presented at the inaugural Faculty Global Engagement Symposium on November the 16th during the 2021 International Education Week. And finally, the 75th Annual Christmas Parade is coming up, and you might want to participate. George Gale has the story.
The deadline to enter is November 22nd. Imperial Valley Regional Chamber of Commerce and Los Vigilantes are hosting the event. The theme for the 75th Annual Parade is Golden Jingle Bells. Entries will be received up to 12 noon at November 22nd. Any entry received after the deadline will be assessed a late entry fee. Absolutely no entries will be accepted after 12 noon November 25th. For application and fee information, contact the Chamber on South 4th Street in El Centro. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
We'll be back with a look at the weather.
Have you received notice that your Medicare health plan is changing or going away? Are you turning 65 soon, or are you newly eligible to Medicare and have questions about your Medicare options? Then give David or Jose a call at David H. West Insurance to learn about the ABCs of Medicare. Don't delay. Call David H. West Insurance Services now at 760-352-3411. That's 760-352-3411. That's David H. West Insurance.
Here's Carroll Buckley with the weather update.
According to the National Weather Service, high pressure will dominate our weather through the weekend, bringing clear skies and a warming trend. Above normal temperatures will be likely, with a chance of hitting 90 degrees again in the Imperial and Yuma valleys. A cooling trend is expected early next week as high pressure shifts east of the region. No precipitation is expected during the next 7 days. 86 our high yesterday, 57 the overnight low. Sunny today with a high near 89. West-southwest wind about 5 miles an hour, then becoming calm. Clear tonight with a low around 62. West-southwest wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming light out of the northwest. Thursday will be sunny with a high near 90. West-southwest wind around 5 miles an hour, then becoming calm. Right now, downtown El Centro, 59 degrees, 51% relative humidity, wind out of the west-southwest, 5 to 7 miles an hour. Page 2 of the local news brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for answers to your questions about life insurance, health insurance, auto and home insurance as well.
Who says money grow on trees? Cocopah Casino and Resort is shaking the money tree this November. Every Wednesday and Saturday, one guest every half hour will be drawn to play our Money Tree Plinko game. You could win up to $400 in rewards play or $500 cash every half hour. Drawings are every Wednesday and Friday in November from 5 to 9 p.m. Earn entries by playing your favorite slots and table games with your rewards card. For complete rules, see the Cocopah Casino Hub. We love our locals at Cocopah Casino and Resort, South Highway 95 in Somerton.
At Burgers and Beer, we want you to be happy, live happy, work happy. Most of all, we want you to celebrate whatever makes you happy at Burgers and Beer. Bring your friends, bring your family. Let's make time for a good time. All the drinks, all the food, and great service too. Everything you need is right here at Burgers and Beer. Burgers and Beer, the best burgers in town.
It's Sports Time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, together to provide you the best care. The Atlanta Braves are the World Series champions. For the first time, the Braves won the World Series, first time since 1995, as they beat up on the Houston Astros. And Jorge Soler named the World Series MVP after 3 home runs in that 6-game win streak for the Braves.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Brawley, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all of Pioneer's services, visit pmhd.org today.
NBA action, the Bucks beat up on the Pistons 117-89. Detroit just doesn't seem to be able to put together a winning professional team in any sport. Heat hammered the Mavericks 125-110. Jazz jumped on the Kings 119-113. Suns over the Pelicans 112-100. And the Lakers slipped by the Rockets 119-117. NFL football action tomorrow night. It's the Thursday night football action. The Jets and the Colts. And, we've got game on AM 1230. Meanwhile, the Las Vegas Raiders have released wide receiver Henry Ruggs III following his involvement in a vehicle crash earlier yesterday morning that left a woman dead. Ruggs faces felony charges of driving under the influence of alcohol resulting in death and reckless driving. That's it for Sports Time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more info about Pioneers. Thank you for choosing Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. In today's highly competitive business climate, your company's image is important. The printed materials your company uses conveys a major part of that image. Our graphic designers have the talent and expertise to create a lasting impression for your business. Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers virtually any type of business solution to meet your needs. From business cards and stationery to computer forms, full-color brochures, and posters. Let our excellent service attention to detail provide the best impression for you. Locally owned and operated, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley. Financial news and weather brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you and your property. Southwest Security also offering live scan fingerprinting to the public. U.S. stocks mixed at the opening bell as investors are bracing for the Federal Reserve to announce a rollback of its monthly asset purchases that supported the economy through the pandemic. The Fed's policy update is scheduled for a little bit later today. Meanwhile, the Dow Jones Industrials off 43 points at 36,009. The S&P 500 down 3 at 4,627. The NASDAQ up 15 at 15,664. Meanwhile, gold dropped $28.40 an ounce, and oil dropped $2.35 Yeah, which means, okay, the oil companies say, okay, prices are dropping. We've got to raise prices at the pump. Isn't that the way it